Martin Cáceres with the throw for Uruguay, who's now played in every minute of Uruguay's last 11 and a half World Cup matches. Korea Republic were looking for a whistle there from the referee. Na Sang-ho, slow to get to his feet. A couple of strong challenges actually. Diego Godin on the edge of his box, not worried about Korea Republic running every hard, so he's able to get tight. Strong challenge on the edge. Bentancur finding Godin. Here's Cáceres now, with Son Heung-min closing in. A quiet opening match to this World Cup so far for Sergio Rochette, the goalkeeper of Uruguay. It's Godin. Bentancur. Jimenez going long. Tangle there on the edge of the penalty area. Suarez hitting the deck. Darwin Núñez chasing hard after it. The flag has gone up on the near side. Suarez, the player, going down just inside the box.
He just got a fraction too soon as well, Luis Suarez. Not the quickest anymore, so trying to get off and running early.
Kim Jin-soo back in the game, seems okay. An experienced and well-travelled member of Korea Republic's team. Inadvertently took a whack from one of his own teammates. Away by Kim Sun-yu. Kim Jin-soo into the centre. It's beyond Son, who now collects it. Son Heung-min, challenged by Jimenez, who gets it away to Núñez. Excellent play though by Kim Min-jae to win it back.
What a tackle! What a tackle! Looked like Son was away.
Well, you could sense the air of expectancy among the Korean fans there when Son Heung-min looked to break free inside Uruguay's penalty area. A nudge forward, not collected by Federico Valverde this time. Kim Jin-soo finding Lee Jae-sung. And here's Kim Moon-won, who had a measure of success on the far side of the field, on the right for Korea Republic during the opening 45 minutes. Joe waits in the centre. You have to wait a little bit longer. Matias Oliveira blocking. It's a corner.
Ventured inside Son to get involved in the play. What a stretch that is from Jimenez. Had to get the ball and did. Wonderful challenge.
What a great piece of defending that was.
He's been terrific today, both with and without the ball.
Joining the attack here for Korea Republic. Cáceres trying to keep an eye on him. Also, Chung Woo-young up there. And it comes from Son. Rochette getting a fist to it. Korea Republic's players appealing. For now, the match continuing. Na can't gain any ground. What a brilliant piece piece of play there by Bentancur initially. He will get the free kick as well.
We can usually tell by reactions what they think. And Korean Republicans were absolutely adamant they should have had a penalty. Not enough, I don't think.
It was Bentancur who made the challenge, and Kim Jin-soo who fell face first to the turf. Now the referee is happy. The match can continue on the advice of Jérôme Brissard and the team at the VAR hub. Bentancur, who's been loitering very, very deep in the early part of this second half. Nunez beaten in the air. Cáceres. Nunez was caught there. The foul conceded by Jung-woo Young.
Not really got going yet, this second half. It's a tight, cagey affair. It's a nasty one. Saw one for Darwin Nunez.
Valverde prepares to take this free kick for Diego Alonso's team. Still we wait the breakthrough at Education City. Valverde sends it in. Pelestri was taken on initially by Vecino. Suarez will chase. And it's out on the near side.
Tadi siapa yang mengawal?
Kalah.
Oh, yang tadi gol 1 tidak?
Just out. Just out.
But they haven't given that one, they've given it the second time when it went over the touchline on the near side. Cáceres with the throw, hooked in by Luis Suarez, hooked away by Kim Min-jae. Godin with a wild hack.
Bodoh,
Pelistri will
siapa?
chase, but even he, fleet-footed as he is at the tender age of 20, can't get there before it's disappeared beyond the byline. For a goal kick for Korea Republic, and Kim Sung-yu, their goalkeeper, who plays his football in Saudi Arabia for Al Shabab. This is his second appearance at the World Cup. Son Heung-min's lost a boot.
Cáceres keen to get tight. It gets too tight. Ouch. No wonder he's still down.
He didn't look sure what was hurting the most there, his Achilles or his hand initially. Paulo Bento there, the coach of Korea Republic. It's an interesting World Cup for him, isn't it? He's a former international player and manager of his home country, Portugal, and of course will face them in this group stage in the final group game. So Martin Cáceres has gone into referee Clement Turpin's book for that challenge. Concern on the faces of those Korean fans.
There always is when the song goes down, they know how important he is to them.
Apa dia pakai topeng, Mak?
Dia
I think they're looking for a bit more urgency from both sides. There's almost been a fear of losing the first match and getting off to a bad start.
Free kick taken quickly by Kim Young-won. Here's Jose Maria Jimenez sending it away up towards Nunez. Draw so far at these World Cup finals. Still we await our first goal in this one. Plenty of time though, not quite at the hour mark.
Two big chances in the first period as well, didn't we? Godin hitting the post.
Kim Sun-yu with good distance on that. Nunez challenging up with Jung Woo-young. Despite the best efforts of the players, neither team has managed anything on target so far. Godin, of course, very, very close, hitting the frame of the goal. And here he is now. Caceres, who may have to tread carefully up against Son for the rest of the match, having gone in the referee's book. Bentancur available on the near side and now in possession. Quarter-finalists in Russia 4 years ago. Uruguay looking to break this game open now.
It's a ball they've tried a lot. The big diagonal and the run from out to in.
Matias Oliveira getting well forward as well. Bentancur being hassled and harassed in midfield by the energy of this Korea Republic side. Right up into the heart of the penalty area, Kim Jin-soo. Here's Nunez. Matching in stride for stride the experienced figure of Kim Young-won, who is earning cap number 97 today. Edinson Cavani getting ready for Uruguay. Fit in time for this World Cup. Picked up an injury in La Liga at the back end of October. Hasn't played since. But shortly will be thrown into this opening World Cup Group H match. They've struggled in the final third, haven't they, Uruguay, despite the obvious talent that they've got. And Nunez, I don't think has touched the ball inside the Koreans' penalty area.
We'll start to see him playing more central now. Suarez was isolated, struggling to get a hold of the ball, struggling to get into the game. And now we're seeing him play a little closer to Luis Suarez. You see his position now right through the middle.
Good challenge there made by Lee Jae-sung. And here now goes Na. Support provided by Kim Moon-won. And in the heart of midfield, Wang In-bom. Valverde.
Yeah, Vecino's position has changed. Vecino's now playing a slightly more defensive role down that left-hand side, which is allowing Nunez to get forward.
Awkward bounce there off Caceres, collected in midfield by Jung Woo-young. Na will keep it in. Hwang Ui-jo waits in the centre. Korea Republic will have to settle for a throw-in. Na, a player who can play on either flank, but he's been exclusively operating on the right so far today. Wang In-bom sending it out wide once again. This is Na Sang-ho. Wang In-bom into Son Heung-min. Slowly they advance into Uruguay's penalty area, and Hwang going to ground once more. Son trying to take it into the box. Valverde can't bring it away. Godin sends it long. Now it's Nunez looking to get up to full speed. Suarez in the middle. Support arriving. Darwin Nunez can't get it past the outstretched palm of King Sung.
Hampir saja bom.
It's brilliant from Godin. He sees that run of Darwin Nunez really early. First time ball into the wide area, and then he's got the pace and the quality to get past his man. He's looking for support, he's waiting for some of the midfield to arrive. Can't quite get enough on it to drag the ball back into the area.
Suarez was there in the middle, he was waiting, but as that angle closed, Nunez couldn't get the ball to him, and that's the last we'll see of Luis Suarez today, as he is replaced by another one of the most experienced big-name players in Uruguayan football, nnton, the highest scorer in Uruguay's history, replaced by the second highest scorer, Cavani, with over 50 goals for the national team. And we have a 35-year-old striker replacing another 35-year-old striker.
And that's why Darwin Nunez has been so important to them, the emergence of him, because then you can manage the minutes of the other strikers.
Kim Min-jae there, we can just see that ankle going over, which is why we've got the stoppage in the match. He's been receiving some treatment, but thankfully is at least back up on his feet now. He's an important player for Korea Republic.
Yeah, he is. He's a top-class defender. Really physical. Important at set pieces against this Uruguay side.
.25 minutes to go. Paulo Bento on the touchline using the opportunity to pass on a few thoughts to get them out onto the pitch via the left back Kim Jin-soo. And the good news for the Koreans is that Kim Min-jae is back on the field.
Korea.
But he might not thank his teammates for passing the ball to him straight away before he managed to just get up and running again properly and have a chance to maybe run off that twisted ankle as it's sent forward by Kim Young-won. He's looking for Na once again. Hwang Ui-jo loitering and now in possession. Lee Jae-sung was available in the middle of the pitch. It's collected here by Hwang Ui-jo. Now with Kim Young-won. Still doesn't look terribly happy, Kim Min-jae. Son losing out to Cáceres. Ball bouncing away from Federico Valverde. A little bit untidy.
And this Street can't get control of the ball, but I've been really impressed with his work rate, actually. Yes. Tricky this, Kim Min-jae. Looked like his calf, didn't it? So may not be able to continue. He doesn't look comfortable.
His Son trying to force the issue. Again, effectively running into what is akin to a blue brick wall.
It's been defences on top, in all fairness, hasn't it? Both sides. Godin and Jimenez at the back for Uruguay have been outstanding. Godin reads the game so well, uses experience, and Jimenez has been excellent as well.
Diego Alonso there just taking that one on the side of the head. Barely batting an eyelid.
He was decent in the air, wasn't he?
Header on by Darwin Nunez, sent away by Hwang Ui-jo. Lee Jae-sung was challenging. Hwang Ui-jo as well. The pass from Nunez just gets away there. That ball from Bentancur. Valverde tries to step in. Pelistri making ground on the near side, but again the ball towards him is the one that will bring him into the game. And he continues, through no fault of his own really, to flit around the margins.
I actually thought it was a better first period than we've seen in the second. Korea Republic were able to get their fullbacks higher up the pitch than we've seen in this second half.
Godin's header on by Matthias Vecino, then challenged by Jungwoo Young.
My God, no.
Sent forward by Oliveira. This is Nunez being tracked by Kim Moon-won. Cavani makes the run. The header down by Lee Jae-sung, and it's rather wild. But it hasn't worked out too badly from Uruguay's point of view. Pelistri there will have been rather surprised to get possession from a situation like that, and some equally surprised by the officials' decision as to whose ball it will be. Here's Rodrigo Bentancur. Now collected by Valverde into Cavani, who tries to get the shot in. Brilliantly blocked. Valverde's there again. Vecino up in the penalty area. Cavani, Darwin Nunez as well. Cáceres. This is Godin. Now Facundo Pelistri.
This has been frustrating for Uruguay because of the shape of Korea Republic and how defensive they've been when they lose the ball.
Son's won it back as well off Pelistri.
Ay.
Here's Bentancur.
To break this down, you need runners without the ball, runners on the ball as well. Take people on, something might happen.
Here's Oliveira sending it forward. Nunez still battling away. Matched stride for stride by Kim Min-jae. Better little spell of possession for Uruguay. Another sweeping pass from Godin. Pelistri against Kim Jin-soo. As Son Heung-min sends it forward. Chasing the header away from goalkeeper Sergio Rochette. Well, he was outnumbered there.
He was outnumbered, but he had the pace like Godin's experience again, just using his body just to hold him away, give the goalkeeper the opportunity to make the clearance. It was excellent defending.
Rodrigo Bentancur. We're inside the last 20 minutes of the game.
Ntar lagi jam berapa nih? Ini berapa jam? 10 kan?
Tuh, 71 menit itu.
Ini lah, 20 menit lagi.
Martin Cáceres. Pelistri, they're trying to bring him into the game more as his second half wears on. We're over 3/4 of the way through the
45 kali
game.
45. Kali 2 tambah 2 kali 2.
Both defences refusing to yield in this one. So far, anyway. Pelistri doesn't fall for Cavani.
No.
Korea Republic can't get out at the moment. Here it comes again. Good header down once more. It was
Awak
won
sangat
by
cepat.
Kim Young-won.
Well, I've spoken glowingly about the Uruguay pair at the back, the two centre-backs. Likewise for Korea Republic, Kim Young-won and Kim Min-jae have been absolutely terrific. Luis Suarez really quiet. Cavani yet to influence the game.
It's the 9th time these two nations have played each other over the years, and Uruguay have always managed to find the net up to now. Chances at a premium in this one, though, as it's swept away by Bentancur.
I think it'd be interesting to see how much Diego Alonso's willing to risk to try and win this game. Personally, I think they should go 4-4-2. I think they should put Nunez up with Cavani, look to get the ball wide, look to get crosses into the box.
4 days away from the second match day in this group, Uruguay will take on Portugal. Korea Republic face Ghana. Korea Republic haven't had an attempt on goal since 6 minutes before half-time. It's been a while and it's just out of reach again for Nunez. Double change coming for Korea Republic here now. Cho Kae-sung is going to come on, and Hwang Ui-jo will make way. Cho Kae-sung, who plays domestically, his entire career has been in the K-Leagues as well. Son Jun-ho has come on as well, plays in China. And coming on as well, Lee Kang-in of Mallorca in Spain.
Wang Susun.
Triple change for Korea Republic. Lee Kang-in, who's just come off the bench now, into attacking action already. Little pass finds Son. He's on.
Mama!
And Uruguay are backpedaling as it's drilled into the 6-yard box. Deflected away by Rodrigo Bentancur. Diving in was Hwang In-bom. Challenged by Federico Valverde.
Well, Korea Republic need to get Son on the ball a lot more often, faced up Caceres, because you think he'll beat him every single time. He does it again. He gets the cross in the box, and Uruguay able to clear, but they have to get Son on the ball.
15 minutes to go, still goalless at Education City. Can somebody break the stalemate? Well, again, it's been a match of nearly but not quite, hasn't it, for Darwin Nunez? Almost on the end of several deliveries in and around the Korean penalty area.
I think it's been a tough ask for him today because he's had to do a lot of work defensively on that left-hand side, helping out. Then he's been asked to run in behind because he's the one that's got the pace to do that. I think it's been tough for him.
And the quality that he's received hasn't been quite good enough, has it? So, waiting to come on, Nicolas de la Cruz. Another substitutes for Uruguay. And Coach Alonso preparing to shake things up a little bit, get some fresh legs on for what remains of the game. Kim Jin-soo with the throw. Son challenging on the edge of the box. The little flick forward there by Son Jun-ho. Jung Woo-young's header forward by Kim Moon-won. Up towards the target now of Cho Kae-sung. Here he is, firing it wide of the goal. Substitutes putting himself about already.
So that stage of the game, tired legs. The fresh introduction of the subs could make the difference.
Here's Bentancur. We'll look to patiently build from the back. Jimenez.
energy of Korea Republic got left. They put a lot into this game, worked hard, so hard without the ball. I think we often praise good forward play. We should also praise good defensive play as well. And Korea Republic have been so well organised, so well drilled, really disciplined.
Double change coming up now for Uruguay. Nicolas de la Cruz coming on. Number 7 and 17 is Matias Vigna, who's in his second season at Roma now in Italy. And leaving the field, Matias Oliveira. And Matias Vecino. De la Cruz winning his 18th cap. He's been in excellent form for his club side River Plate in the build-up to this tournament. A real ball winner, a hard-working player. Worth keeping an eye on from set plays as well. Scored from a free kick against Canada a couple of months ago in a 2-0 win. Diego Godin still the closest to scoring, hitting the post shortly before half-time. Too far away from the last 10 minutes of the game now. And we're heading for the fourth goalless match of the group stages here at the World Cup. Challenge on Cho. Referee Turp unhappy with it. Kim Yong-won. Pressure applied by Cavani. Ball back with Hwang In-bom. Chase for Cho, blocked off by Godin, who ensures that he gets a free kick.
It's incredible for someone of his age and lack of pace now to still be able to get there first. Just knows how to use his body.
And he reads the game impeccably.
I knew where the ball was going, he just got his body in between the man and the ball.
Too far for Pellistri, and it's easy for Kim Sung-yu. Neither side have actually managed an attempt on target so far in this game. We still have 10 minutes for a big finish, potentially. Valverde steps in. Jimenez. Up towards Edinson Cavani. Still with Cavani. Digs it out. Nunez looks for an opening. Nunez goes for goal.
He's still pushing down that left-hand side. But he drifts in. Doesn't quite get the bend needed. It's Cavani. He's always on the move. He is incredible, honestly. His movement is so good. He played the pass to Nunez, didn't just stand and admire it. He's trying to get in the end of it as well.
And a little touch from Cavani could so easily have carried it into the back of the net. And doesn't he know it? First attempt on goal from Darwin Nunez today.
Said about the energy levels. They look tired, Korea Republic.
I'll tell you who has got good energy levels. Those with the drums in the crowd. They're showing no signs of flagging.
The Uruguay fans, they look more worried.
It's a face that looks a little concerned. Jung Woo-young back up and about, back in the game. He'll feel at home here. Jung Woo-young, he plays for Al Sadd here in Qatar, a team based in Doha, team formerly coached by Javi Hernandez before he went back to coached Barcelona. He spent the last 5 seasons with Al Sadd. He's being told to come to the near side before being allowed back onto the pitch. Jung Woo-young is now allowed back on, now that play has resumed. Ball won in the air by Rodrigo Bentancur. Edinson Cavani there, just on the end of a feisty challenge. Bentancur, Godin. Quarter-finalists in Russia 4 years ago, Uruguay. Are they going to get on the board with a point? Could they turn it into 3, or might it be the Koreans' day? It's with Darwin Núñez now. Uruguay on the front foot. Not the pass that was required as Bentancur made the run.
Frustration boils over. They've got themselves in some good positions and not been able to find that final pass. How many times have they overhit that ball into the area? It was too often.
Just that little bit of quality. Cho beaten to it by Godin. Here's Son. Martin Cáceres with the throw. Still we await the first attempt on goal that is officially on target. The only 2 teams that haven't managed that so far, Qatar in the opening game, and also Costa Rica, who were on the end of a thumping yesterday against Spain.
Let's stay optimistic. There's still time.
Several minutes, big 5 minutes coming up, plus added time. Still plenty of time for a chance or two. Away on the far side, Kim Moon-won, who hasn't been able to get forward as much in the second period as he did in the first.
No, the longer the game's gone on, less chances being taken by either side, certainly by Korean Republic.
Kim Young-won sending it forward, looking for Cho Kae-sung, but now it's with Cavani. De La Cruz bursting into the box. Cavani just waits for support.
Totally surrounded by red shirts. They were so quick to get themselves back into position, and Uruguay unable to get support quick enough up to him.
Into the last 5 minutes. De La Cruz. Pelistri can't find Cavani. Korea Republic look to break. Chased by Cho, collected by Cáceres. Just enough on that clearance there from Rochette. Here's Valverde. Collected by Valverde once again. Jimenez into Godin. Seen a couple of terrific long raking passes from him. There's a third one. De La Cruz finds Cáceres. Bentancur popping up wide. Núñez and Cavani eagerly await an opportunity in the vicinity of the goal. Bentancur sent it across. Cavani got his head to it, but it was always going away from the goal, and Kim Sung-yu looked to have it covered, despite the pressure put on him there by Viña.
I think there's a criticism of Uruguay. I'd say they've not put enough balls into the box like that for Cavani, for Núñez to go and attack. So good in the air. Edinson Cavani.
Palestri off, and Guillermo Varela on for what remains of the game. It's been a long road back to the national team actually for Varela. He played in the World Cup 4 years ago, and then he was out of the squad for 4 years until this summer when he was playing in Denmark and Russia. Yellow card there for Cho for that challenge on Jose Maria Jimenez. Choqueso in the book. De la Cruz. Now we got to see one moment of quality before the final whistle. From either side to turn 1 point into 3. Choqueso venturing forward. Just a little ponderous there as the defence closed in. Son Heung-min ending up on the deck. Uruguay back in possession. And Varela sends it way to the far side. It's kept in by Cavani. Here's De La Cruz. Nunez through the middle. Varela on the near side. Valverde looking to finally impose himself on the match. Federico Valverde goes for goal! So close! Uruguay hit the post for the second time in the match, and they've done it at the end of each half.
Well, the longer this game's gone on, it's looked less and less likely that we're going to see a goal. It's going to take something special to break the deadlock, and Valverde nearly provides it. What a hit that is from distance. Goalkeeper scrambling, he's beaten, but the post is to his rescue.
Agonisingly close for Uruguay. Choqueso with the header on. Oh, it's a terrible clearance. It's with Son Heung-min. Chances at both ends in the space of 30 seconds, right at the end of the game. A gift of the pass from Sergio Rochette, the goalkeeper of Uruguay, and Son puts it wide of the post.
Somebody said, actually, Rochette, that he's working hard to improve with the ball at the feet, and he nearly makes a huge error. Son just drags his shot wide.
And just as we go into added time at the end of the game, a real flurry of attacking activity. And we're not done yet. First attempt on goal from the star man for Korea Republic, Son Heung-min. Here's Valverde, who really came to life with that effort. Martin Cáceres. Nicolas De La Cruz in towards Edinson Cavani, who picks out Nunez. Bentancur. Korean fans will be sitting a little nervously at the moment with the ball in the vicinity of their penalty area. It's put out off the boot of Wang In-bom. And we have an additional 7 minutes of play.
Well, the last couple of minutes running to go by.
De La Cruz, Cavani was looking to tee it up, half cleared away, now the chance to break, Lee Kangin, chased and challenged, and Valverde has really got the bit between his teeth in the closing stages here, he's fired up.
Is he ever celebrated like that, like he'd scored the winner? Imagine if that shot had gone in a moment ago. What would his reaction have been like?
Here's Jung-woo Young. Misdirecting it, much to the frustration of coach Paulo Bento. Well, they've travelled a long way to watch this World Cup. those fans from South America. And their team have finally given them something to really cheer about and get excited about, the prospect of potentially snatching a league winner.
Valverde's lifted them, hasn't he? That little reaction has got the crowd going.
Young, the chase here for Chokesung. You get there ahead of Godin. Away by Cáceres. In ahead of Son. Suddenly it's come alive, this one. Korea Republic really threatening. Wang In-bom with a shot. And Cáceres was there ready to make the block, but it was a block that wasn't required. Well, they've saved the best till last, these two teams, haven't they, today in this match?
Just started to have a few attempts from outside the box. Against the deep defensive units, sometimes you have to do that.
Here's De La Cruz. Bentancur. Varela starts to make a run. Pass didn't arrive, frustratingly for him. Godin. Martin Cáceres. Headed down towards Cavani. It'll be the Korean Republic's ball. As Matias Villa on the far side. Well, Federico Valverde so nearly scoring potentially what could have been a late winner here.
What a hit it was. Nobody comes near to him. So he thinks, why not? And he's really unlucky. Look at his celebration for the tackle a couple of minutes later. I wish that ball had gone in, just to see what he would have done.
Cáceres just launching it. We've reached that point of the game now. Get it forward, hope it falls. Nunez chasing. Not a great clearance from Kim Sung-yu. The header from Varela finds De La Cruz. Here come Uruguay. Anxious moments these for Korea Republic. Uruguay have got a corner in added time.
As soon as that ball went out, Jimenez and Godin started sprinting to get themselves into the box. Here they come.
Score now, and there's hardly any time to do anything about it. Referee Turpin just making a point that he's got his eye on everything inside the penalty area. Nunez, as you'd expect, being watched very closely. In it comes, keeper's committed, comfortable catch, Kim Sung-yu. Huge sighs of relief from the Korean fans inside the stadium. And across their land back at home. Header forward from Matias Villa, in towards Nicolas De La Cruz. Kim Min-jae wins it back, collected now by Jung Woo-young. Roughly a minute remaining in added time. The chase taken on eagerly by Wang In-bom. Challenged by Villa. Throw for Korea Republic. Last throw of the dice. Thumped away by Valverde, De La Cruz, and suddenly the play potentially could head towards the other end of the field. Cavani leaves it, Valverde spreads it towards the near side, and Varela, who is pulled up despite finding Nunez for that challenge on Kim Jin-soo.
It's Kim Jin-soo's turn to celebrate with a free kick. Oh, I think he's very lucky.
Yeah.
Very lucky. There didn't look a lot in that.
Frustration on the touchline there at that call for Diego Alonso. But a big relief for ensue. Yellow card, Paolo Bento just being told to calm down a little. And we're now playing added time in added time. Is there time for one last venture forward for the Koreans? The answer is no. Both teams get on the board with a point. Stalemate ensued. The match opened up in the closing stages. Both teams with attempts on goal. Diego Godin so close to putting Uruguay ahead shortly before half-time with a header against the post. And then Federico Valverde almost won it just before the end of the 90 minutes with a fantastic shot distance, which
Kacau.
against the outside of Kim Sung-yu's goal.
0-0.
Defences won the day in the
Padahal
end.
udah tambah 7
Neither
menit dah.
team could find the back of the net. Both have a point from a match that was keenly contested, but rarely looked like providing us with a winner here.
The Tiger Warriors gagal menembus 3 poin pada pertandingan mereka di Piala Dunia 2022, bahkan gagal menciptakan 1 gol ke tengah gawang. Sedangkan dengan hasil ini, La Celeste menjalani 465 menit tanpa kebobolan di fase grup Piala Dunia sejak jebol dari Inggris di tahun 2014. Imbang tanpa gol untuk Uruguay dan Korea Selatan.
Tidak ada perubahan di papan skor hingga akhir laga. Pertandingan pun selesai dengan skor 0-0 bagi Uruguay dan juga Korea Selatan. Dengan demikian, pemirsa berakhir sudah pertandingan antara Uruguay melawan Korea Selatan yang merupakan laga pembuka dari grup H. Untuk itu, terima kasih juga kepada Jerry Arvino dan juga Firzi Idris. Kita ketemu lagi di pertandingan lainnya ya. Dan untuk pemirsa semuanya, yang ketinggalan atau belum puas menonton pertandingan barusan,
Nonton dalam mimpi.
mini matchnya yang tersedia tentunya hanya
Cewa 0-0. Tapi abis ini bakalan nonton Portugal. Gue akan nonton di HP. Tenang aja Portugal gue. Gue setia sama lo, apalagi CR7. Cristiano Ronaldo. Gimana matikan ini, Pak? Nih.